Where are you from?
所以你是从哪里来的？
Korea. Korea. You don't speak Korean. You don't speak Korean. So we will sit here for as long as it takes. Customs have referred 3 Korean passports to us coming out of Vietnam. Customs had some concerns about their genuineness when they were initially scanned, and they've been referred to immigration for a secondary check. At this stage, we don't know if they're genuine passports. We need to take the steps to find that out.
The passports belong to 3 men who claim to be Korean. But when the documents are scanned, alarm bells start ringing.
Every new passport has a chip on it which contains an electronic photo. When we scan it, this person is the genuine passport holder. It's very difficult to tamper with the chip to be able to change that. This is the photo of the person who's come to us today. The photos need to match. That's what needs to happen in all cases where there's a chip.
All 3 passports are checked for various security features, and all are found to be lacking.
From our guess, this page has been replaced. The details are correct. The rest of the document is probably genuine, but this particular page with this photo is not genuine.
Identity theft is becoming an increasing problem worldwide, and officers are always on the lookout for fraudulent documents.
We're not satisfied that these passports are genuine. We don't know who these people are. They're certainly not these people here. If you come to Australia on a fake identity or fake passport, you're entering the country. We don't know who you are. We don't know where you've come from. We don't know what your purpose is here. And then you can disappear into the community, never to be found. So for us, this is the highest risk. When you come in with a different identity, you come in with a new life.
Finding out the true identity of the men is crucial. Customs and Border Protection officers search their luggage for clues while the passengers are questioned. And it's not long before they make a surprising discovery.
Okay, we are not satisfied that you are a Korean national. You do not understand Korean. We've put Korean interpreters on the phone and none of the 3 passengers can speak Korean.
It's very clear to us that you are Chinese.
Some of the documents they're carrying with them indicate that they're probably Chinese nationals. We have mobile phones with messages in Chinese and we have phone calls coming in from China. So we have decided to get Mandarin interpreters on the line.
But for now, the passengers are sticking to their story.
Where are you from?
所以你是从哪里来的？
Korea. Korea. You don't speak Korean. You don't speak Korean.
你并不说韩国话。
So we will sit here for as long as it takes. Coming to Australia on a false passport can result in 10 years jail.
Finally, one of the passengers, Mr. Lee, gives them the breakthrough they need.
He has admitted to being a Mandarin speaker.
Immigration will now try and establish who he really is and what he plans to do.
What's your reason for coming to Australia today?
He will answer questions using a Mandarin interpreter.
To work.
What is your occupation?
The man says he is a farmer, but has been working in construction near Beijing, and freely admits he intends to find building work in Australia for an extended period.
2 years.
Here for 2 years.
All right. Can I please get you to write your name in Chinese, your date of birth, your place of birth, and your address in China?
The passenger provides the details of his true identity and nationality.
So surname W-A-N-G.
Immigration now know this is his real name and not Lee as his bogus passport states.
Your passport that you travelled on, we have determined that this passport is a fraudulent Korean passport. Can you tell me, how did you obtain this passport?
From the internet, I ordered it online.
And can you please tell me what internet website you went to in order to obtain this passport?
But his willingness to answer questions ends there.
Can you please answer my question? Mr. Wong?
Mr. Wong now changes his story.
I was given this passport by someone else.
Who was the person that gave you this passport?
I don't know who gave that to me.
And why did they give it to you?
So that I could come to Australia to work. I was cheated.
Who was cheating on you?
I don't know how I got the passport. How the passport was sent to me, I don't know.
The counterfeit passport trade is big business, and this passenger may have just lost his life savings, and it may have all been for nothing.
I will be issuing you with a notice of intent to consider cancelling your visa.
This news seems to have a dramatic effect on the passenger's health.
Mr. Wong, how are you feeling?
Okay, I've got a headache. My heart is also palpitating. My heart is beating very fast.
Your heart is beating very fast and palpitating? Okay. Would you like some...
Some warm water.
Yes, I can get you some warm water right now.
As Officer Lee leaves to get water, the passenger becomes ill and follows her.
Oh, it's gonna vomit, it's gonna vomit. Oh, he's vomiting.
Supervising Officer Craig steps in to help the passenger.
I'll do it. Okay.
We take all claims of a person being sick or ill as being true. Take the bin. Okay. Even though we know many of the claims are false and are just used to delay the process, with these 3 passengers today, they have denied their true identity for quite a period. They were not talking at all. We still follow all reasonable steps to take care of a person's welfare.
Can you ask Mr. Wong if he's okay?
你现在感觉可以吗，我先生？你说吧，我坐我这儿说吧。Yes, I can handle.
Okay. Please let me know at any time if you're still feeling very ill. So, Mr. Wong, this is a notice of intent to consider cancelling your visa. If your visa is cancelled, you may be refused.
In not the most ideal circumstances, the notice of intent to cancel is issued, and the passenger has the right to reply.
I would now like you to provide your comments.
No comment.
Officer Lee now has more than enough reason to deliver immigration's decision.
After weighing up all of the information available to me, I am satisfied that there are grounds for cancelling the visa outweighs the reason for not cancelling. I've therefore decided to cancel the visa.
The same fate is applied to the other 2 men, and their false passports are confiscated.
The real business for us at the border is to stop passport and identity fraud. People enter the community unidentified. They can remain here unidentified for many years. That is the major role for us.
At Sydney's mail centre, a package from China declared as accessories is raising concerns.
Well, it's 2 baseball bats, I'd say, but quite a few inconsistencies and voids within the handles that don't really look like they should be there. There's definitely something organic, and it looks really granular. I think we'll have a look for sure.
It's suspected the baseball bats may contain narcotics and will be deconstructed to determine the contents.
On initial appearance, they look like normal baseball bat. Just looking at the top of the handle, it looks like it perhaps has been tampered with to some extent.
Officer Sue decides to drill the bat to see if there is anything concealed inside.
Going off the image that we saw, I would expect there to be perhaps some kind of powder on the end of the drill when it comes out.
And immediately, a white substance is extracted.
The white powder on the end of the drill there confirms that, I guess, what we suspected going off the X-ray image. So we'll now take it over, do a nick test on the powder and see what we've got.
A nick test will help determine if it is, in fact, an illicit substance.
We'll have a colour change if it's positive to ephedrine, which is the substance that I think it will be.
Ephedrine is often used as a chemical precursor in the manufacturing of methamphetamine.
So I've definitely got a colour change there. It's gone from a light bluish to the mauve, so that's a presumptive positive for the substance ephedrine. So that's a good find. I'll weigh the bats and then I'll hand that over to investigations.